Welcome to basically the router or the complete system introduction. So here we have the router, and the router is then on, and you can see basically the link light is solid, meaning the SIM card inside is valid, and the router is now connected to the internet. So here we have the data cable connected to the link RS-232 port over here. Okay, and then basically the router is plugged in to, we have basically here, we have a lithium battery, 12 volt lithium battery that's powering the whole system right now. So basically the router has the Wi-Fi antenna, and the Wi-Fi antenna on the right, and then here's the cellular 4G, 3G antenna on the left. And then basically we got the DC power input, and that goes in the back, and that's a 12 volt. And then basically once it starts up, you can see that the system is running, and then it's the light, wait for the link light to come on. If the link light doesn't come on, that means the router is not connected. Make sure that these antennas are in a clear open area, not next to any metal, so it could get a signal. The higher up, the better. Okay, so then basically, okay, it's still going, and then give it a few more minutes. It's still going, and then we'll come back to that once it's connected. It takes a few moments for it to connect. Okay, so it's still going up there. It's blinking, and then it goes up. It's now solid. That means it's got connected to the cellular. Okay, and then basically I'll show you a screen. You can access it with, I think it's 192.168.10.1 using basically admin, and then you can access its basically the web maintenance forms. Okay, so basically, just to see, I think all three devices, the reds or the positive, if you're using these types of cables, it's the one with the line in it, that's the positive, and then basically they're all connected to the positive here, and all the grounds, okay, are all connected to the black. Okay, so then basically say we turn it off. Okay, we turn it off, and then we can then turn it on. And this is what we would generally do in the office, or we can generally do this in the truck, in the vehicle, until we have it all working, and then we can then put in the cables nicely. So over here, there's an example of all the cables running through one of these corrugated cable protectors, and then you got your P-clips and the screws, and then you put a bunch of these things in and tighten up the cables so that nothing is in get in the way and people can trip on them or kick them. And then here is basically a 10 amp fuse protecting line, so that all of this red here, finally all three will come through here, and then this will then go into your the fuse box. Okay. All right. Okay. Another nice thing is that the system, if you're testing it in the office, you can then also have basically a power bank with a USB Type C, and then plug it in. Okay, if you plug it in with a USB Type C, and then basically you don't need any power, you can then test this in the office. Okay, you see it's coming on. Okay, it's coming on. Okay, then basically we will then let's see, I'm going to shut it off here on this side, and you're going to see that basically the link light is blinking, means nothing's connected to it. Okay, so now the monitor is coming back on, and the monitor is connected to the link via Bluetooth. Okay, so basically the Android tablet should have its Bluetooth not being used. The software will launch the Bluetooth function. Okay, so then basically the Android monitor is now launching, and then give it a few moments. Okay, because the programs, there's several programs that it's got to run, and then we'll come back to that. Okay, this thing, router, okay, I have, okay, again here the link is now up, now it's attached. Okay, so then that is all working. Give here's the Tire Angel application, give it a moment, and then the application will then launch. I think the configuration is in another video. You can go there. Okay, it's launching, it's connecting to Bluetooth Low Energy, BLE, Bluetooth Low Energy. Okay, now it's connected. Now you see the link light here is solid, meaning that there is a connection between these two devices. What you can do is you can put this, say, somewhere in a safe area, out away, in the cockpit, and then this you would then find a position somewhere that's so that the driver can see it. These don't have to be together, okay? Because the power is the only thing that is in common, but this and this can be in separate areas. They don't have to be together. Okay, so I think that's it, right? Basically, we got the 4G, the cellular antenna, we got the Wi-Fi antenna, we got the DC-8 to a 12-volt source, and then we got the link light, which is solid, the SIM card, which is basically has a SIM card tray, and then I think you need a micro SIM, okay? Not a nano SIM, but a micro SIM. And then basically, all the positives go into the positive, and then basically all the negatives or the grounds go to the negative, and then basically run all the cables through corrugated cable sheath, and then put P-clips, and then basically run the final thing to the fuse box. You got a terminator, you got one of these surge protectors with a 10 amp fuse. Okay, I think that's it.